What is up, my Moon Tribe? I'm Haley, and welcome back to Moon Tribe Tarot. This is going to be for the star sign of Gemini for February 2021. Take what resonates and leave behind what does not. If you'd like to book a personal reading with me, where your messages will 100% correlate with you because it is your story in mind, you can find all the information how to reach me for a reading in the description box down below. Excuse me, if you like the content that I make and you would like to support my ass, please smash the like and subscribe buttons. Without any further ado, I have already gone and pulled your cards off camera like always for you, Gemini, so let's get right into the reading. We got the Five of Cups, we got the Lovers, we got Death. Okay, so right off the bat, when we have the Five of Cups, it represents crying over spilt milk, but it is a card about disappointment. It is about expecting something to happen and that not happening. It's also kind of the equivalent of there's usually always two cups still standing, not in this deck because it's a pips deck, but it's more so there's usually a few cups still left standing, and it's more so of a what do you call it? It's not a complete loss. It is a partial loss. But when we see this in this card, in the moment when this thing happens, we don't think, well, thank God that I've got these two other things that are still standing. We don't think that in the moment. If we're carrying 5 bags of groceries and 2 of them break and spill everywhere, we're not thinking, oh, fuck yeah, like, I'm so happy I have these 2 bags. We're like, oh, shit, I gotta go out and get, like, 3 more bags of groceries, and, like, I already just spent a bunch of money on it. But when you can look on this later, you'll be like, well, I'm glad I didn't have to pay the full amount of what I had. It wasn't a complete waste. That's that kind of feeling. It is really still disappointing, but it does say that you still have something here. With the Lovers, it represents that there is a choice that probably did not go the way that you wanted it to, or else the Five of Cups would not be here. It's a disappointment. So I get the feeling very strongly for a lot of you that there was some choice to be made. Now, it is a romantic card because there are 2 people entwined in an embrace, and it is a union, but it doesn't always have to be like that. It could be disappointment at a job, disappointment about a certain situation. It doesn't necessarily have to be romantic related. Usually it is, and I am going to read it that way, but I'm also going to give people the opportunity to, if that resonates for you or it's not a relationship and it's this, take it how it resonates. But I do get the feeling that there was a choice to be made over something. It did not go in your favor. And when we have Death, it's kind of it represents that there's some cards that I can get in situations where it feels like no skin off your nose, like, okay, this sucks, but I'm going to keep going. It's not going to be such like that. It is going to be a card of there will be pain involved with this. It is a situation that is leaving you disappointed, and it's going to feel like an ending or a loss. Now, for a lot of you, I can actually say, for some of you that are committed, this might be a breakup because Death indicates a change. It does indicate the ending of one phase of something into the next. It doesn't always have to end with the death of a relationship. It doesn't always have to be breaking up, but it could be going from potentially a committed romantic relationship to we need a break to figure ourselves out, or we need to start opening ourselves up more. We need to be in an open relationship. It almost feels like a downgrade to me in a way. It doesn't have to be a complete total loss, but I'm going to ask for clarity for that just to sum it up. Where does this go for Gemini after the Death card between them and their person in question here? So, okay. Where is the... Okay, he was reversed. But I'm not reading this deck reversed. Okay, so the Page of Cups. When we have the Page of Cups in general, it represents somebody coming in with an offer of emotion. So I do get the sense that this person is still going to be in your life, maybe in a new vein, and it might even be a new person. But I do get the type of feeling from this that it's not... okay, it ended in some vein. I think Pisces got really, really similar energy. It ended in one vein, but I still see them coming in and being like, listen, just because we didn't work out in this way, committed, romantic, doesn't mean that I don't still love you, and I want you in my life. I still want you in my life. I kind of see somebody coming in with an offer of emotion here. They could be a Page of Cups, a water sign, Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio individual. It doesn't have to be. I read for the energy of the sign, not the actual star signs attributes like water. It's like you don't have to be a Scorpio for this to show up for somebody that is coming in like this, because they're showing the signs of a water sign. And the Page of Cups is really a good card about reciprocating emotion. It represents somebody coming in with a solid offer. So one of two things could happen. It could be the ending of something and then somebody trying to court you after this happens. Or, like I said earlier, it could be that this didn't work out the way that you wanted it to, but it still has life in a new vein, and I feel like it's going to be an offer of, listen, I know things ended poorly, but I'd still like you in my life, and I'd still like to go out and hang out with you every whatever, and see you a bunch still. Like, I don't want that to change. I still want you in my life, because I don't get separation from this, because I get temporary disappointment, but I don't get absolute separation. I do see a change. That change doesn't have to mean that they leave your life, though, Gemini. This is not a bad reading. It is painful. It is a little bit of a painful reading, but I see this as a good reading because I definitely see things that are salvageable here for you to have. Gemini, I love you very much. I wish you the best during this time. Peace out. Good night.